Speaker, for the second time,
The Right Honourable Winston Peters.
The Select Committee was told no such information by the Serious Fraud Office at all, and Heather Roy, sitting there behind Mr Hyde, knows that.
Rodney Hyde, supplementary question.
To the Prime Minister, does she accept the Serious Fraud Office evidence that $40,000 was paid by one anonymous donor to the Spencer Trust, which was then used to pay to Brian Henry to cover...
Point of order. The Right Honourable Winston
for
Peters.
the third time, Heather Roy, his colleague, sat on the Select Committee and knows full well that that allegation, like every other one he's made, is false. Well, Madam Speaker, I am prepared to tell members of the committee who are here now and ask them for their word, but they know full well that no such information came in that way to the Select Committee.
I would ask Rodney Hyde to ask this question, otherwise we'll be going on here all afternoon. If his question would in fact reflect what was in the report, and we might be able to make some progress. Rodney Hyde.
To the Prime Minister, has the Prime Minister seen the wiring diagram from the Serious Fraud Office that shows that $40,000 was given from one donor to the Spencer Trust, which then paid the legal debt...
Point of order. The Right Honourable Winston Peters.
Madam Speaker, the Select Committee was given no such evidence, and every member on that Privileges Committee knows that, including Heather Roy. In fact, my memory is that the Select Committee was told that 3 donors made up the amount of $40,000, and Leanne Dalziel is confirming my memory of that at the Select Committee. So why is he persisting in saying something which is plainly, palpably, demonstrably false?
Right, we'll have another try. Rodney Hyde.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Has the Prime Minister seen the Serious Fraud Office wiring diagram presented to the Privileges Committee, which showed, yes, separate legal entities controlled by the one donor gave $40,000 from the one person to the Spencer Trust, which was used to pay Brian Henry for Bob Clarkson's legal costs? And does she think it's acceptable for a minister in her ministry to be receiving $40,000?
Point of order. The Right Honourable Winston
Madam Speaker,
Peters.
the Select Committee was told that the Serious Fraud Office got their wiring diagram wrong, that they couldn't even analyse what they were reading, that it went from a law firm's account to Brian Henry's account to the National Party's lawyer account to the National Party, which says that Mr Clarkson was on the same footing as Winston Peters. One rule for them, a different one for me.
No, I don't think we're making much progress here, so I'll refer members to Speaker's ruling 152(1). Now, I shall read it. It's rather long. Some supplementary questions are admitted, which, if one had the time to analyse them in a way that primary questions are analysed, would be ruled out of order or would require further authentication. However, members should not be permitted to ask a minister to respond to outlandish assertions. Supplementary questions will be disallowed whenever a member raises a serious objection to their factual accuracy, so as to require that a question of that nature be pursued, if it is to be pursued at all, through the normal question system with notice. I so rule. Further supplementaries? Rodney Hyde.
Has the Prime Minister seen the wiring diagram presented by the Serious Fraud Office to the Privileges Committee, with money routed through the Spencer Trust to cover Winston Peters' legal costs to Bob Clarkson? And does she find money moved in that way acceptable for one of her ministers in her ministry?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
The answer is no, I haven't seen the diagram.
Well, any further supplementaries? Question number 3. Order! Order! Point of order, Rodney.
I seek the leave for the Prime Minister's benefit to table the wiring diagram.
Leave is sought to table that document. Is there any objection? Yes, there is.